Okay, guys, this is the basics of what you're doing today. If you look over here, this is the handout that we completed or that we had while we were working through the lab slideshow yesterday in class. So it goes through, and as we went through each one of the steps, I didn't have you answer a lot of the questions, but I did have you identify what kind of boundary we were representing with each process. So what you're going to do today is you are going to answer the questions on your handout, but since I'm not there to help you, you're also going to answer them at the same time. So you're going to have your handout with you on your desk, and you have your Chromebook open, and you're going to answer them at the same time on this SNAC Tectonics lab. I've made this slideshow to kind of help you think about the words and the examples that we talked about in class so that you can get some really good answers written down on your handout. And also, once you submit it, you can make sure that your answers are right. And if you got any answers wrong on the formative quiz, then you can go back and take it again and fix that. And also, you can go back and fix it on your handout. So the questions aren't totally exactly the same, but I'm going to take you through a couple of the example options so that you can kind of see how it works. Okay, so if you look at the assignment, of course you put your name in and your class period, and so notice that it says before you begin. So remember, you answered question 1 up here, so you probably already answered that. And there's a couple of questions that go along with what we talked about in answering question 1. So we did that one together, and this is kind of seeing if you paid attention to that. Also, you've got the helper slide from the slideshow to kind of help you to remember what we did. And then we get to part 1. So part 1 was when we slid the 2 graham crackers apart. And notice that there's some general questions 2, 3, and 4, and then I've asked you 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your handout, and there's 1, 2, 3 questions about that information on the quiz. So there's fewer questions, but the way that the questions are worded will help you to answer questions, all of the questions 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So again, you're going to be doing this kind of at the same time, because I made this little formative, it's not really a quiz, it's, of course, open note, and you can retake it as many times as you need to, but it is going to be a grade, so make sure that you get it done. But it's really designed to help you to better fill out the answers on your lab document and to understand some of the science concepts that go along with that. So it's got some good words and things like that that are in there. Okay, once you have finished with this, you will submit it, and it gives you a little reminder at the bottom that says, don't forget, answer your conclusion questions on your handout and color your diagrams. So this takes you all the way through part 1, 2, 3, and 4, but it doesn't have this information in your conclusion questions. So some of the things from the conclusions will be on your next real quiz. So make sure that you're getting that conclusion question answered, and then also there's an instruction to tell you to go back, and these little pictures here, you can either use the images on the quiz or the same images are on the slideshow from yesterday's assignment. You can go back and look at the colors there to add some color, which will give each of those diagrams some more meaning for you. If you finish with all of that and you get your handout totally done, answered, colored, you submitted your Google Form quiz on the lab, you've checked it, everything is good, then there is a doodle sheet about different plates that the sub has for you to work on. That's probably going to be just an extra credit, so if you don't get that far, that's okay, but it is something that I want you to work on if you finish early. Have a great day, be really good, stay quiet. This is independent work today, so that if you have a teacher in there and not a sub, they can get some work done as well. See you soon. Bye.